Hey everybody, it's Doc here, bringing you the best of Baltimore through my commentary blog, and I have a special treat for all my sports players today. It comes as a surprise as this interview is not like many of my others. It's an audio interview, obviously, because you're listening. It might seem uncommon because I usually do written Q&As, but I wanted to try something different today. Anyway, I have a treat for those inspiring basketball players looking for their ultimate big break. This past Friday, I had an interview with owner of Energy Drive Motivation Management, whom are best known for their pro basketball exposure camp. Enrico enlightened me with a few facts about his company for Dots Castle Media to share. So listen in as I interview Enrico about this marvelous opportunity. Here it goes. All right, so when did Energy Drive Motivation Management start?
We started managing players about a year and a half ago, but the idea, the vision was developed probably about 10 years ago when I graduated from high school in 2004.
Oh, okay. So who came up with the name?
We kind of came up with the name, as we were developing the concept. We wanted to come up with a name that was relevant in the industry, something that would mean something to people when they heard it. We thought to ourselves, what is it that is essential, for players to make it? Because there's a lot of players that are talented and don't make it, and it's like, well, what piece are they missing? And, we came up with Energy Drive Motivation because we feel like those words, while they have different meanings, they're synonymous in some ways as well, because, they're all pretty much needed for success. You have to have energy, drive, and motivation.
Right. I like that.
Along with a myriad of other things as well, but those things we felt like were essential.
Okay, yeah, I like the name because I thought the same thing. I was like, it's very motivating, and it's three of the most important words that describe determination. So I like them. So right now I know of the basketball combine that you're having here towards the end of April. Are there any other places that you're planning to have a combine?
Well, I'm sorry, I didn't hear your question. Can you ask that again, please?
I was like, are there any other places that you're planning to have a combine? Because I know it's one here in Baltimore towards the end of April. Where else are you having combines?
Oh, yeah, well, first and foremost, it's not a combine. Combine is more for, they're more intake processes for different professional sports leagues.
Right.
So, like, the NBA has a combine, pre-draft combine where they come and they take measurables, and all the scouts from different clubs are able to assess who they would like to pick if they get the opportunity to pick to win and all those types of things.
So yours is just a camp.
We call it a pro exposure camp.
Okay.
Because the camp is really designed for an athlete to come and showcase their talent. Most importantly to us, because we already have a network of professional clubs and coaches and general managers here in the United States. The NBA, the NBA D-League, the PBL, the Premier Basketball League, the ABA, the American Basketball Association, the CBA, the Central Basketball Association, and there's a bunch of other minor pro leagues in the United States that we have contacts with. Even if we find a player that's more equipped for street ball type career, we have ties with Balled Up and the Street Ball Association. But in addition to those domestic contacts, we also have a myriad of international contacts in China. We just came back from China. We went out there in mid-February and worked out with a couple of NBL teams. That's the National Basketball League out there, which is the second level league. We were there for about a week, and we worked out and experienced, the arduous schedule that the team has, and the differences in Chinese basketball to American basketball. We understand those things. So we've been there twice in 90 days. exposing players and getting players opportunities for a myriad of different opportunities that include playing in the league, but also endorsements and playing in different other type of exhibition leagues and games and tours and things like that. We also have ties in Europe, France, Germany, Italy, England, Russia, South America, Brazil, Puerto Rico, Mexico, some places like that. Also in Australia, New Zealand. So that being said, what the event is really designed to do is every year we like to onboard, new talent, to represent to our contacts and to input into our database that our contacts, review constantly as they're looking for players.
Okay.
So the exposure camp is for guys to come out, play against some of the other best guys in their area. And, for us to decide whether or not we would like to represent you and support you in your dreams.
So you're like an agency. Like, that's what it's like.
Yeah, we're a sports management company.
Okay. All right, so right now y'all do basketball. Do y'all plan to incorporate any other?
We do basketball, we do football.
Okay.
We really manage any type of talented person. We have comedians, we have rappers, but in this context, we really have focused on basketball and football.
Okay.
We're open to expanding into different sports as well. We have a little bit of experience in boxing.
Okay. All right, that's cool. So, did you play some type of sport in high school? Like, were you once a basketball player or something?
Yeah, actually, I played in high school. I played for Archbishop Carroll High School in Washington, D.C.
Mm-hmm.
I graduated from there in 2004. I was what's the name of the conference? WCAC All-Star.
Okay.
That's the Washington Catholic Athletic Conference.
Okay.
But then I went to Topper State. I played basketball at Topper State from 2004 to 2007.
Okay, so that kind of gives you the drive to help the young guys out, basically, because you've actually been there, you've done it before, this kind of little background for you. So yeah.
Well, when I finished playing, I wanted to become a pro, but for whatever reasons, I made the choice that I was just going to go continue my education. So I ended up going to law school straight out of college. I graduated from Coppin in 2008. I went to law school at Penn State, and I graduated there in 2011.
Okay.
So when I got out of law school, I kind of had a different perspective, as anyone would after going to law school. And, I was doing well as an attorney, working and practicing as an attorney. But, because of my ties to basketball and to sports, I kind of started dipping and dabbling and representing players. But my real motivation in getting into this is the fact that, if you look at the sports and entertainment industry, you see that, 90% of the folks that are actually producing the product are African Americans. But, the folks that are, representing these people and the folks that are in the front office and the folks that are doing the administrative stuff, they're not African American.
Right.
We're doing the executive level stuff, that's what I really should say. They're not African American for the most part. Now, there are some African Americans that have managed to crack the ceiling and get into that circle. But, we try to bring change to the industry and offer athletes a different option, in terms of their representation. We pride ourselves on being, more intimate with clients and being more understanding of their needs, being able to relate with them with the different things that they're going through and the different things that they need help with. We really take a holistic approach, and it's not just about making money and signing contracts. It's more about developing relationships and building players and businesses so that after they finish playing, they still have something to stand on and continue to provide for themselves and their family, after their athletic career is over.
Right.
So we do everything. We groom guys. We do everything from appearance counseling to how to market yourself, how to talk to people, how to dress. How do you sit at a table and have a meal with someone, and after the conversation, they have a high regard or a high respect for you, not as a basketball player, but as a person,
right.
As a business person, as someone that they know that, your word means something and they can trust you. Because, an athletic career, you might have if you're lucky, you have a 3 to 5 year career, you'll make a couple of dollars, you'll have your time in the limelight. But the guys who really find lifelong success are the guys who learn how to take that 3 to 5 year window of success and turn that into something that they can monetize for the rest of their life. So that's what we're really most geared towards helping guys do. Not only do we want to secure that contract for you to play, professional basketball or professional football or whatever, but we're going to build you and your name as a business. We're going to, develop a community outreach strategy for you, get you some endorsements and some sponsorship, get you into some industries where, once you're done playing, you already are going, you're already an operating business, and you can continue on, and your name still means something. So,
that sounds good.
Those are the things that we try to do, in a nutshell, right?
Yeah, I think I need to hop on board with that. Basically, all right. So is it just you that does this, or do you have like a partner or something?
Well, we have a whole team at EDS. Right now we have 6 members.
Okay.
We're a closely held limited liability company. It's mostly family, and then we have one outside member. So, it's really a mom and pop shop, really,
Okay.
And we say that, and I say that not to say that in a derogatory sense, because we still, provide, very high quality services.
Right.
My father is a doctor, a licensed nutritionist, a licensed strength and conditioning coach, chiropractor. My mother is a very experienced customer service corporate person. She does a lot of interactions with clients. She works with a major pharmaceutical in the major pharmaceutical industry. And then we have Letty. Letty is a high-level executive at a pharmaceutical company. She's our chief of operations. My brother is like my co-manager, co-agent. He was the compensate as well. So, we got a lot of ties to Baltimore. We love Baltimore. We're from Northern Virginia, D.C. area. We have our other cousin is Demetrius. He's our director of football operations.
Oh, okay.
He's playing football at Virginia Tech. And then last but not least, my little sister, Imani.
Okay.
She is a student at Howard. She's a senior at Howard. She's probably going to go to law school next year.
Okay. All right. Some very powerful people.
Yeah, so we've got a nice team, and we really take a holistic approach. When a player signs up with us, you're going to get everything from counseling when you negotiate your contract, counseling on nutrition, counseling on mental health, in addition to the other services I said in terms of marketing and appearance counseling, and building yourself as a business, financial advisement, etc.
Okay. All right, so you don't really have to answer my next question, because I was about to say, what other services do you provide? So you basically answer that.
Right, but it's all one service, because that's what management means. We get you that contract, but then we help you manage your affairs, to a place where you're not wasting anything, you're not wasting your time, you're not wasting your money, and you're capturing all of the value that you're bringing to the table.
Right. Okay. All right. So, how do people register for the basketball camp that you're promoting?
Well, they need to get online at www.energydrivemotivation.com.
Okay.
Go ahead and register. It's important that people go ahead and get registered, because there's a limited amount of discounted pre-registration spots. So the amount of the combine costs $225, but if you carry it for register, you can get in there for $150.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm pretty much done here. You answered all my questions. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. And make sure that you like us on our social media pages. We've got Facebook, we've got Twitter, we've got Instagram. Give us a shout out, show us some love. We appreciate it.
All right.
Character 101.
Oh, okay. All right.